Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday. It's Scott MacFarlane. A lot of outsized interest in last night's elections. People trying to get a sense of whether Virginia, Abigail Spanberger, elected governor, in New Jersey, California, gives some sense of the political sentiment in this first year of this second Trump term. Maybe there's some best practices or worst practices learned through these campaigns that could be employed in the midterms, trying to get like a canary in the coal mine feel from last night into what lies ahead. And maybe that's why, maybe similarly, that's why there's such outsized interest in the case of Sean Dunn, the criminal case of the defendant that even the prosecutor dubs as Sandwich Guy. You'll recall the accusations against Sean Dunn, accused of throwing a salami sandwich at a federal agent earlier this year here in Washington. Perhaps the outcome of this trial, which resumes this morning in the federal court in D.C. in the courtroom of Judge Carl Nichols, could be a canary in the coal mine to give an indication of where some juries are when presented with high-profile cases that involve federal agents. There's no shortage of those cases around the country that have gotten notoriety. From my bad handwriting notes from my CBS News colleague in the courtroom, handwriting is mine, not his, here's some of what was said yesterday. The defense made an argument that the throwing of the sandwich was a, quote, harmless gesture that did not and could not cause injury. The prosecution arguing that no matter who you are, you can't go around throwing stuff at people, and that this was, interference, resistance of law enforcement at a sensitive moment. Then there's the agent who was called to the stand and testified about the sandwich impact, saying he could feel it through his ballistic vest. It exploded all over him, in his words, and that he could smell the onions and the mustard, and that there was a stain, and that there was an onion string hanging by his police radio. There's 12 jurors, there's 2 alternates in the court that will be back there tomorrow, or back there today, potentially into tomorrow, hearing more arguments in this case. But this could be just one of those canary in the coal mines, though obviously not the highest stakes criminal case ever. Could get a sense as to where the jury comes out when presented with a high-profile case involving a federal agent.